Hi friends, it's hard to believe, but we are actually nearing the end of the year. So for the rest of math, we're going to be reviewing some concepts and reinforcing things so you can be very solid on them before you go to third grade, because these are going to be really important to build on third grade standards for math. Okay, so today we're going to talk about place value again. We're actually going to be covering a lot of things with place value of this unit, and we're specifically going to talk about the vocabulary, what it means, like a digit versus the place value of that digit. Okay. So when you have a number like 452, which I want you to think about this, when a number is written like this, just normal, that's standard form, okay? So 452 written in standard form. You have your hundreds place, your tens place, and your ones place. So hundreds, tens, ones, okay? A digit is a symbol that represents a whole number. So 4 is a digit, 5 is a digit, 2 is a digit. Okay, those are digits. The value is the amount each digit is worth. Okay, so the digit 4, if I just have a 4 all by itself, the digit 4 is worth 4. That's the value of that number. Same thing with 2. If I just have a 2 by itself, it's just worth 2. The place value, however, is the value of a digit based on its place in the number, because a 2 in the ones place is not worth the same as a 2 in the hundreds place. Okay? So for example, the digit in the tens place is 5. Okay, the digit is 5. But the value of that digit is actually 50 because it's 5 tens. Okay, so you think about that when we build our base 10 blocks, and it's a little easier to see. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go through a few numbers, talk about their place value, build them in base 10 so you can kind of see what we think of, right? So let's take the number 351. First of all, if I was drawing that in base 10 blocks, I would have 300 flats, 5 10 sticks, and one cube. Okay? So in the number 351, I have my hundreds place, my tens place, and my ones place. Okay? Each digit is actually worth something different based on the place value it's in. So for example, this 1 in the ones place so the digit 1 is actually worth 1 in the ones place, because as you can see, there's only one cube. It makes sense. There's only one cube. Okay? This 5 is actually worth 50, because it's not just saying 5, it's saying 5 tens. And if we count by tens, it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 5 tens is 50. Okay? This 3 is actually worth 300, because same thing, it's saying that there are 300s. So 100, 200, 300. Okay? So knowing the difference between the digits and their value is very important. So if I were to ask you about this number, what digit is in the hundreds place? What digit is in the hundreds place? You would tell me 3. But if I asked you what is the value of the digit in the hundreds place, you would say 300. So it's a key difference for you to be able to understand the number. Okay? Let's try another one. Alright, so what if we did 109? Well, I would have 100 flat, 0 tens, and 9 ones. Okay? If I asked you what is the digit in the ones place, it would be 9. And if I asked you the value, it would also be 9, because ones are each only worth 1. So that one's almost like a trick question, right? If I ask you what the digit is worth in the tens place, it's going to be 0, which in this case the value is also going to be 0, because if there's no tens, you're not going to have any. It's going to be 0. If you have nothing, it's 0. What digit is in the hundreds place? A 1. But what is that 1 actually worth? 100, because it is 100. I want you to also think, you're going to go do homework. When you go and do your homework, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to look at these and identify the number. You're going to tell me what a digit is worth. You're going to tell me what digit is in a place value, so I know you know your places. And you're going to tell me what other digits are worth. Okay, and I'm going to throw something in to trick you. I might ask you a digit of 1, but the value of another. So you really have to pay attention to what I'm asking you. Another thing I want you guys to remember and think of, though, as we're reviewing our place value, is 10 is your magic number, okay? It takes 10 ones to make 110. It takes 10 tens to make 100. And if I were even to go a step further, it would take 10 hundreds to make 1,000. Okay? So when you think of 100, think of it also as 10 tens. When you think of it as 10, think of it also as 10 ones. This number sense and this building of understanding will really, really help you as you're working with bigger numbers, but also as you build on concepts of, in third grade with fractions and multiplication and division and things like that. This understanding is really important, okay? So you're going to go through, like I said, you're going to identify numbers based on the picture. You're going to tell me what digits are in specific places. You're also going to tell me what some digits are worth. Sometimes they'll be the same thing. Sometimes I'll ask you, oh, what digit is in the ones place? What is it actually worth? Sometimes I'll say, what digit is in the ones place? And then I'll say, what is the digit in the tens place worth? So pay attention to what I'm asking you because I want to push you and see where you are. And so we're going to be working with place value throughout the week. But this is your focus throughout the rest of the week and throughout, lots of different things at the end of the year. But this is our focus for today. Okay, so to review, in your places, the digit is the symbol that represents the whole number. The value is the amount each digit is worth in normal circumstances, but the place value is the value of the digit based on its place in the number. So the value of a digit, like 5, the digit 5 is worth 5, the digit 4 is worth 4. That can change on the place value. Now, that being said, if the digit 5 is in the tens place, it does mean that there are 5 tens. It just, what that 5 is actually worth is different, okay? So, that is your review for that. So go through and good luck with your assignment. Work hard and do your best.